University of California are meeting in San Francisco this week. They have two big issues to decide. The first, should tuition for out-of-state students be increased by 8%? And second, to take a formal vote on a tuition freeze for California or in-state residents after years of increases. We had a chance recently to sit down with UC Davis Chancellor Linda Katehi, and she had a lot to say about why the cost of UC education is going up. KCRA 3's Sharikina Shams joining us live right now from Davis tonight on that. And Sharo, Katehi says the average cost of a UC education is lower than people might think.
Yeah, Golston, Linda Katehi, the chancellor of UC Davis, says a high number of students, in fact more than half, system-wide in the UC, don't pay any tuition or fees. Of course, what we learned is the ones who do are struggling to make it work. On campus at UC Davis today, Michael Bancroft was volunteering at the Listening Post booth, a place he says students can stop and talk about anything on their minds, sometimes money.
A lot of my friends have struggles with money and do not have their tuition paid for fully.
After hearing from struggling students during years of budget cuts at the university, we had a chance recently to sit down with Chancellor Linda Katehi.
We do other events here to raise funds for students.
Katehi, who spoke to KCRA3 in an exclusive interview at her home, believes people will be surprised to learn how many students here have their tuition plus fees fully covered by financial aid. That's over $14,000 a year.
55% of our undergraduate students pay no tuition, and those who pay no tuition, they don't even get loans to pay. So they cover the tuition through financial aid, through grants.
But those same students still have to pay for things like room and board, books and supplies. That could still leave them owing over $14,000 more. Still, students like Julia Tondo say they're lucky to get such a large chunk paid.
I'm fortunate enough to be part of that 55%, and I feel really lucky that everything is paid for through scholarships and grants and financial aid.
Tondo, the daughter of a single mom who makes less than $40,000 a year, has managed to get enough help to pay for living expenses too. But the UC says 44% of all students take out loans. The average loan over 4 years, $19,000 for tuition and fees. But that average jumps to $28,000 if you include living expenses. Here's what the chancellor says about that.
That is an amazingly low number, considering that the lowest in the market new car, a Chevy, the lowest price will be close to $30,000. So they pay less than they would normally pay for their first new car.
And here's Sabrina Wilson, a freshman from Rockland who listened to our recording of the chancellor's comments.
I think that's ridiculous, to be honest. You know, you buy used cars. Like, I don't know, that's such like a weird analogy. Like, that's assuming that every single person is going out and buying a new car.
Wilson, who is not part of the 55%, says she and her family will pay more than $20,000 a year for her schooling. So we asked the chancellor why the cost of education is going up. And she says the state is not giving the UC as much money as it used to.
Today, we give a lot more money to prisons than we gave in the past. And we give a lot less money to higher education than we gave in the past. What does it tell you about the future of the state? It says that we expect more people from our youth to go to prisons.
Well, we also asked the chancellor about the costs of highly paid administrators. The rising costs of administration blamed nationwide for the higher cost of education. She said here at UC Davis, she has reduced the number of administrators over the last 6 years by 25%. Live here at UC Davis, I'm Sharikina Shams, KCRA 3 News.